He's going to draw a card, try to hit another Harness Lightning.
Even Harness Lightning would not do it, though.
Doesn't do it. And that's going to do it. He says, congratulations, Gerry Thompson, your Pro Tour Amonkhet Champion, second Pro Tour top 8, first Pro Tour trophy for Gerry T. Congratulations.
Gerry Thompson has been at times a Pro Tour powerhouse, a Grand Prix grinder, a deft deck builder and content creator. He even worked a short stint at Wizards of the Coast as a game designer. Over the course of decades, he's shown a rare combination of play skill, earnestness, vulnerability, and the voice to express it all.
Winning the Pro Tour hasn't changed anything directly. It's still business as usual. I'm still operating like under the same guidelines. I'm still trying to do the same stuff at the same speed and everything. Maybe I'm walking around with a little bit more confidence, I guess.
Watching Gerry win the Pro Tour and being there for it is pretty awesome. Genuinely, I think he was the person I wanted to win the most.
When Gerry left Wizards, it was clear that he still had something to prove, that he wanted to prove to the world once you're kind of inside the closed chamber of Wizards of the Coast. Outside of a couple people like myself and Rosewater, you don't have the same way to interact with all those people, and I know that meant a lot to him. And it's clear that he did have something left to prove by going out and winning the Pro Tour.
I eventually left Wizards because I missed mostly the competitive aspect of Magic. I didn't really have an outlet for that.
Hello and welcome to the Tournament Center. I'm Brian David Marshall. I'm here with Gerry Thompson. We're at the World Championships at Rome. Unfortunately, Gerry's playing in a PTQ today.
I love it. I'd rather be PTQing than playing in Worlds right now. Over the years, my role has shifted in Magic to the point where now I kind of see myself as like a teacher or a coach. You know, like that is my primary motivation, not just like winning tournaments and it's all about me. Like I actually want to help other people.
He was on the plane coming back from the Pro Tour, and he texted me and brought up the idea of donating all of his winnings, his prizes to a charity.
It was like, okay, well, I have this money, I have this memorabilia, like what exactly can I do that would actually make an impact? So I decided to host a charity auction. I chose Planned Parenthood as the recipient for my auction because I firmly believe what they do. They do a lot of good work just for women's health.
Well, Gerry's decision to auction off the trophy and a lot of the physical things that he played with at the tournament was definitely unheard of. It just seems like something Gerry would do. He's not a super materialistic person. Like if he feels like he can give back or help anyone and he has the ability to do that, then it doesn't surprise me that he made that decision.
The response to the auction was incredible. I thought I would maybe make a couple $1,000s. I ended up making $6,200 and some change, and just the response from social media and everyone else was just amazing. There were so many people that came out and said, like they talked about their experiences with Planned Parenthood, and they're just like, oh my God, thank you so much. And that meant a lot to me. It just meant that I was doing the right thing.
I think what Gerry did reminded us all that, in our own little way, we are celebrities, and the people who win our tournaments are celebrities, and that there's power there that we can use for good things. You have a spotlight, you have an audience, and you can show a better side of yourself and a better side of our community. And that's just a very powerful thing that he did there.
I want the Magic community to be open and inviting for everyone. This is one of the best communities I've ever been a part of, like I was saying earlier, just like all of my friends I've met through Magic. My life is Magic, and I want everyone to be able to experience that. Do you think the matchup's close? 6-4?
Well, I'm not sure I've ever tested the Catcher's Monument versus Grixis Death Shadow 6-4 matchup.
I don't think you can beat a Monument. There's only one K-Command in the deck.
All right, that's legit. I mean, Duster Dawn's a pretty big game.
Yeah. Michael Majors is one of my best friends. We haven't known each other for a very long time, but in that time, we've just become very close, spending a lot of time like traveling to tournaments and working on decks together. Just inevitably, those conversations turn to just like real life stuff,
I know there was an anonymous article written in the Magic community. A professional player talked about his struggle with depression, and Gerry wrote a response to that, and I think that's a really important dialogue to have. That's a big part of my relationship with him is talking about things along those lines.
I think I've been depressed for basically as long as I can remember. Like early teenage years, and yeah, I mean, it hits me harder some days than others. Having depression while also trying to play tournament Magic can be complicated. On one hand, it does give me a thing to look forward to and prepare for, and like give me a reason to get out of the house and go interact with people. But at the same time, it's like sometimes you're really banking on doing well in a specific amount of Grand Prix to get enough pro points, or doing well in a Pro Tour or something, and it's really hard to do that when you're depressed.
Gerry coming forward is I think a really big step for other people to come out and like realize that it's okay and there's people who support you.
Recently, I've just been like focusing on the people and the people around me, and I want to like make their day better, which, you know, then makes it easier for me to hide like my own stuff that I'm going through, you know? Yeah, this is where some of my finest work is accomplished here. This is leading up to Pro Tour Hour of Devastation. I kind of just want like a visual aid, a constant reminder of like who I'm trying to fight, who I'm trying to beat and everything. Yeah, so I have a list basically in my head that I know that I want to actually try out. And then it's just a matter of making sure all the cards are here. What am I missing? What do I have to go searching over there for? You realize that there are a certain amount of people out there that actually respect you and look up to you, and that's for this game I play.
It might not be obvious when you first look at him, but Gerry has been playing Magic for a long, long time. He's just gone through such a maturation process and has, you know, become kind of an exemplary figure in the community.
Without Magic, I think that there's a possibility that, you know, maybe I would still just be working on this farm. Maybe I would have never left my hometown, you know, like I may have just ended up marrying the girl I went to high school with, and who knows if I ever would have left the state or anything. I don't know. Like my life without Magic would be way different. It's hard to imagine, and I don't know what kind of person I would be, or like who my friends would be and what I would be doing. I just have no idea.